Hey guys, Happy New Year. This is our first Facebook Live of 2018, so we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves. Hope you'll click in and join us. My name is Anna Gross. I am an account manager here at MicroD.
And my name is Ron Gordon. I'm Vice President of Technology.
So while we get this up and running, how are you doing today, Ron?
I'm doing great. The weather's turned warm.
Oh, I know.
Like North Carolina all over again.
East Coast is finally starting to thaw out from what I hear. Fortunately, we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we haven't had as much inclement weather as the Northeast has. But I'm sure everybody, such as yourself, are ready to go to Las Vegas Market.
Yes, I'm looking forward to having it nice and warm there.
Awesome. So what days will you be at Market?
So I'll be there. I arrive on Friday, so I'll be at our showroom Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay, and I think we're going to be doing a few demonstrations of augmented reality, which will be our topic today. Is that correct?
That's right. I'll be there showing augmented reality, also at the Casual Living Educational Conference in Florida as well.
Okay, and when will that be?
Next week, in fact, like the 16th and 17th.
Well, Ron, I think you're going to all the warm places while I'll be stuck here in the cold. We also have Richard Sexton. He is our CPO. He will be having a seminar in Las Vegas Market as well. It will be on the power of voice. So that will be the Monday of Market. I'm not sure actually what day that is, but so do you want to launch back into our topic of the conversation today for our Facebook Live followers?
I think so. If we're not ready to begin, maybe I should call for makeup.
Well, you look great, Ron. So let's just begin at the core question. What is augmented reality?
All right. Well, in its simplest terms, augmented reality takes a picture or an image of your room, of a real place, and it augments it, it adds to it computer-generated imagery.
Okay.
You put the two together, you've got a real photograph, a real image, computer-generated augmentation.
Anything extra about how it works?
Well,
for those of our followers who might not know much about augmented reality?
Well, you've probably seen examples of augmented reality if you've played Pokemon Go or Snapchat, where you can add funny ears and a nose to a real image.
I'm personally a fan of Snapchat, yes.
Now, in the furniture industry, people are interested in taking an image of your home, a room in your home, and augmenting that with pictures, photographs, 3D models of furniture, so you can see what the furniture looks like in the context of your own home.
Okay. Well, do you want to maybe take this opportunity to kind of show what specifically augmented reality is there on your fancy, snazzy iPad?
Well, it's a pretty normal iPad.
Okay.
It does have our augmented reality software on it. And as you can see, I'm using live AR. So it's like a video. I can pan and move the iPad around and take a look at my room and select a piece of furniture which will be added to the scene. Now, this is a 3D model, and I can place the furniture anywhere that I want in the room like this. I can rotate it because it is a 3D model. I can fully manipulate it. That's a lot easier than when my wife asks to move the sofa around the living room to different places. But in this case, I'm looking at a piece of furniture that I haven't purchased yet. I'm just considering it. And that blue color, let's spruce it up a little bit. I can select a different fabric for the furniture. I can drape it in different materials. And that very shiny aluminum, I think that's a little bit too bright. We're going to select a darker, there we go, a darker metal. So this is live AR, and it demonstrates what we can do with it and show how the furniture might appear in my own setting.
Okay. Well, I think that you made that match our kitchen a little bit better than the original one. So why would somebody need AR? Why would a retailer want this software?
Well, I can tell you as a consumer myself, I often have a struggle to determine if the furniture I'm considering will fit in my home. I mean, not only in terms of dimensions, but in terms of design characteristics.
Okay.
Is it going to be pleasing in relationship to the other elements in my room? If I'm shopping for an accent piece, is it going to provide an appropriate focal point for the room? Or is it going to stand out like a white elephant, an ugly piece of furniture that doesn't fit at all?
Right. Okay.
And this kind of an application allows me to evaluate that with the furniture in my room. I get more comfortable with the furniture. I get more engaged with the furniture. In fact, retailers that are using this technology right now indicate that consumers are some 17 times more likely to purchase once they've used AR to evaluate the furniture in their own home.
Right. I would purchase something, or I would use AR just so I wouldn't have to return something after I would purchase it.
Very good point.
So how would that be different than how manufacturers would use augmented reality?
Yeah, you're right. Manufacturers have a different set of concerns because, well, they don't have a particular room in which they're trying to fit their furniture, and their design staff is so much more attuned to design considerations. You know, they're experts. But manufacturers need to be particularly interested in supporting their retailers and helping their retailers engage consumers and have consumers become more comfortable with their purchase decision. Manufacturers can be involved in that way. And manufacturers have their own websites. They do bring consumers to their websites to become more familiar with their brand and their product offerings and direct them to retailers. Augmented reality can help a consumer get more engaged with the manufacturer's furniture, even if they don't participate in direct business to consumer sales.
Okay. Are there any different types of augmented reality?
Okay. So there are. You can divide augmented reality into two large classes. One class would be real-time AR, in which a video image, a video feed is used, and the furniture is placed into that video feed.
Okay.
The other way you can do it is by taking a photograph of the room using a digital camera, an iPhone, an iPad, just a single image, and take that image into a laptop or a desktop PC and use the same features and functions that I've just demonstrated on the PC, on the laptop, and place and configure furniture into that room scene. This is something that an interior designer might do, visiting the consumer's home, taking the pictures, bringing them back, preparing the storyboard using augmented reality.
Oh, that's a good thought. Let's see. Can I build my own augmented reality using maybe like an Apple kit or Google Core?
Okay. So there are programming tools on the iPad and iPhone. There is a set of programming tools known as ARKit, and a different set of programming tools for building AR applications on Android devices. That kit is called AR Core. But you know, that's just a programming tool. You still need to hire software engineers to write the code to build the application. You need product managers to conceive of the feature set, the functions, the capabilities. You need people to do software testing. So it's a huge undertaking. Now, very large companies like IKEA and House have done just that with their own internal programming teams. But I have to tell you, the best AR applications are those that fully integrate with your website. You can go from the product page into the AR environment. You can save favorites for your use in AR. And the AR application should fully integrate with the shopping cart. So once the consumer is convinced that's the chair or sofa they want to buy, they can add it to the cart and complete the transaction.
So what you're saying is that people should buy augmented reality through MicroD.
Well, I think we can offer a full suite of solutions. Website, augmented reality. We can offer a 3D room planner that again leverages the 3D models that are used in AR. We can offer configuration draping with all of these applications. So you certainly get a lot of value when you work with MicroD.
So do I need 3D models or the 3D room planner in order to have augmented reality?
You can license just augmented reality, but you would make much better use of your 3D models if you offered a broader set of tools and capabilities. You mentioned the 3D room planner.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the ability to use virtual reality, in which one creates an entire room scene using the 3D room planner and then can walk through that room setting in a totally immersive way in which everything in the scene is computer generated.
Right, so that's what a couple of our followers, I think, would have done if they would have visited us in High Point Market.
Yes, we were showcasing virtual reality at High Point Market, and now in Las Vegas we're going to be featuring augmented reality.
Can you do different types of draping on our live augmented reality software?
Yes. So we should take a moment and describe the different types of 3D models that one can have. You can have a 3D model which is just that of a piece of furniture that cannot be customized. And the 3D model allows you to rotate it, position it anywhere in the room. Before we leave that concept, we should say not just any 3D model, but you need a 3D model that is visually accurate.
Okay.
Now, I don't mean just length, width, height, arm height, seat depth.
Not just dimensions.
Those are important. They're like a prerequisite. But to be visually accurate, the model has to include the natural variations that occur in furniture. You know, every welt isn't straight as an arrow.
Sure.
Every cushion and pillow is not completely symmetric.
And they're kind of wrinkly sometimes too.
That's right. The wrinkles are needed to give the true perception of softness and comfort. So that's very important. And you need to be cognizant of the fact that these models are going to be used on devices like an iPad or an iPhone. They have pretty terrific processors in them, but you can end up with a model that is too detailed to actually operate well within the processors that are embedded in iPads, iPhones, Android devices. So there's a very careful trade-off that you need to make as you add these variations or natural imperfections to the model. That's like stage one, visually accurate. Stage two for your 3D model might be one in which you can change out the fabrics and finishes.
Okay.
So that's a more complex model. And then stage three would be one in which you can replace with different arm styles or different base styles.
Fully customized.
That's right. And we can do all three.
Okay.
And it all depends on the needs and desires of the manufacturer.
Awesome. Well, thank you for letting me learn a little bit more about augmented reality myself today. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys ever need any more tips or tutorials, please continue to turn into our Facebook Lives. If you want to click the comments below or schedule a demo at Las Vegas Market with our VP of Technology, Ron Gordon, you can do so. Just feel free to send us a comment or an email. All of us should be able to help you here at MicroD. Thank you for joining in.
Thanks.